You dazzle me, Phil.
Thought we were wrestling, didn't you? Thank you very much, Candace. That is so much appreciated. It's such a beautiful painting. I saw the colors. Wow, that is it. And it seems to work this way, so I think maybe next year we might try it this way. Last of all,
Oh, Phil. I forgot. I was waiting for you. There you go.
Thank you very much. I've got my own Candace James. That's my very first. Thank you very much. That is going to be beautiful on my wall. Thank you so much, Candace. I've already got some James Commons already as well. She's like, I almost got half a wall of those ones. She does these beautiful poetographic prints and prints of crows in all beautiful colors and purples and shades, and I've got some owls. And, I've got a nice little collection going there. Now I've started my Candace James collection. I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much. Sorry. How wet is it, CJ? Okay, not too wet then. Okay, we lost a very, very dear person this year. Just before Christmas, he passed away. It's Robert Stelmack, better known as Max Tell, and he's a children's entertainer, storyteller, musician. He's been on 7 world tours. I met him years ago at Poetry in the Park, as a matter of fact, in Westminster, and he just blew me away. He was like Dr. Seuss in black. he was fantastic, and but he had a short battle with cancer, and he passed away before Christmas. And just before he passed away in hospital, he wrote a Christmas card to all of his friends. And his wife, Estelle, passed it on to me, and it touched me so much when I received the card that I wrote a poem, a Christmas poem for Robert. And that one I dedicated to him, and I read it at the beginning of the year at Holy Well Poets. But in honor of Max and of the Holy Well Poets, I wrote a poem for Max entitled, with the laughter theme involved. And Janet Quammen, if you'd like to come up, that would be much appreciated. She had heard that I wanted to do a tribute and a dedication to Max, and so she asked if she could incorporate the poem that I wrote into a poetograph of Max Tell. And I believe Max, just before he died, his last book had been illustrated, and it's been put into it was almost finished, ready to be bound and published, and they're going to have a book launch for it shortly, and we are going to make the dedication to Estelle at that time for the picture, for the poetograph. But at this time I would like to read the poem to you. I haven't read this yet without crying, so we'll give it a shot. Max. Memories of a laughing man run through my mind. I turn the pages and I find him there, smiling a little smile, singing a happy song, laughing right out loud while the story unfolds and everybody laughs along. A little smile sits upon my lips as I picture him on that stage, creating worlds of make-believe where puppets come out to play. I laugh a little bit, then remember why, and I begin to cry, and I hear his voice and the tears subside. And I laugh a little bit as the story unfolds, and everybody laughs along. Okay, she's gonna... All right.
And I laugh a little bit as the story unfolds and everybody laughs along. With a wonderful world of make-believe he created in story and song, I want to sit a little closer to the man who made me laugh, who made us laugh, and feel the peace and joy I felt, we felt, every time we sat with Max.
I didn't think I'd go make it through there. He's wonderful. He was a wonderful, wonderful man, and he truly made everybody feel good, made everybody laugh. On that note, I'd like to end this tonight. We're pretty close to right on 9 o'clock, but I'd like to thank. Boy, thank you, Janet. Thank you so much. The list of thanks and credits. I'd, of course, like to thank all the Holy Wild poets tonight for showing up and coming up and writing these poems and reading these poems. And every month I see you, and your poetry is so amazing, so wonderful. And I want to do everything I can to present it to the world. So I'm going to try to get it out there as much as I can. The Garibaldi Arts Club, thank you so much for coming on board with us this year. Second year in a row, you did a fantastic job. I love the arts, I love the poetry, I love everything. It's just so wonderful. Thanks for coming alongside us again this year. It's a wonderful collaboration. The Garibaldi, oh, here we are. The Act Theatre and the Maple Ridge Arts Council, of course, who provide us with the lobby here every month. I'd like to thank them, and especially Landry Davies, the event manager for the Act. She goes out of her way to make every event special in every way she can. I'd like to thank Candace James, the Poet Laureate of New Westminster, and of course Ken Ader, our videographer, who does such a wonderful job for Poetic Justice, Poetry in the Park, and so many other poetic endeavors. He does. You can look up online through so many of the New Westminster RCLAS Poetry and Park Poetry. You can find so many of his videos and pictures there, and tap into it. He does wonderful work. Thank you again, Ken. Great job. I'd like to thank Harry Braun. He's a photographer. He's newlywed to Lisanne Yamoki, and he does wonderful photography. He was here at the last Poets and Artists Extravaganza and took some wonderful pictures. He's been roaming around tonight taking pictures of everything. I can't even see him. He's out there somewhere, probably taking a picture. I'd like to thank Janet Kwame, the director of the RCLAS. She's a poet, a painter, a photographer, and just all around great lady. And thank you so much. Yeah, I know. This is a very short biography. Very, very short. I could have said so much more. I'd like to thank Lisanne Yamoki and Kara Matthew, who were our greeters this evening. They did a wonderful job and made everybody feel welcome and everybody feel happy, and both of them come built in with a smile. I'd like to thank our entertainer, Wendy Levan, and Ivan Boudreau, who stepped up tonight and played a few songs along during our interview. Wendy Levan, she's a fantastic lady. She is doing so many wonderful things in our community, and she's always been there to step up and give us a helping hand whenever we needed a good song. Have a great night, Wendy. Thank you. Good luck on the new TV series. Great to see you. Always good to see you. Thank you, Ivan. Probably see you next Tuesday. Not quite sure. But right here at the Act, Song Stage, Tuesday night, Ivan Boudreau, beautiful music. Come on by. Thank you, everybody. Last of all, I'd just like to thank our press and our media. Carolyn LePage of What's On Magazine, she always does a wonderful job covering all of our events. And she put the fantastic poster of us in the back of What's On Magazine, and we're the only little bitty group that she actually put a whole picture in there. The rest of them got these little lines, and She went out of her way for us. She always does a wonderful job for the Holy Post. She's a wonderful person. I'd like to thank Rick Moore, he's gone, from the Times, and I'd like to thank the Maple Ridge Times newspaper for covering this event and doing our promo in the community calendar for us. And last of all, I would like to thank every single one of you for showing up tonight. I hope you had a great time, and we hope to see you again next year. Thank you all for coming.